Videos. So, guys, a crisis is just at the corner. This is the mortgage crisis in 2026 because around 2 million mortgages across Canada are ready to be renewed. Okay, so most of these mortgages were taken before 2022 interest hike. I mean, during the peak of mad rush of buying properties here in Canada, where price was just spiking like anything. We all know, we all have seen that. Now, certain things, these people have like taken properties at a very high value, or you can say at a very high mortgage at lower interest rate. I know Bank of Canada is reducing the interest rate, and we don't know what's going to happen next time because of the high inflation number, whatever. But in any case, no one is saying that it would go back to 2021 and 2022 level. That means for many people, it means like thousands of dollars per month increase, even though they go for fixed cost at this fixed rate at this renewal time. But the question arises, can people really afford it? We are in cost of living crisis, high inflation, and situation is very bad with terms of economy. I don't have to explain this. We all are seeing news, we all are seeing what's happening. So what can be done now? Okay, so related to this, I want to share my opinion. First of all, if your mortgage is coming up for renewal, don't wait for the last moment. Go and use mortgage online calculators, which are absolutely free to use. Check what amount you owe now and what is the expected interest rate that you will get in next year. Add 1 or 2 more percentage on top of it just to handle the turbulence, and then find out what's going to be your monthly payment or bi-weekly, whatever mode you are doing. So what can be done in this situation? So it depends upon the outcome. If you can afford it, very good, fine, no worries. But I know most of people cannot. So there will be few options, like you need to discuss with your existing lender or with other lenders when you shop around to increase the amortization. Because if amortization increases, your payment decreases. Okay, but that's not something in your hand right now. But yes, that's an option definitely if it works out. Then is like how you can afford this payment. So few things, like of course for everyone, increasing their uh, monthly income overnight is not possible. Okay, and we all know the obvious reason, it's not possible for most of us. Like if you're paying 1500 mortgage now, for example, if it shoots to 3200 overnight from, I mean, from next mortgage cycle, how many of us can afford this? There's no way, right? So what can you do now? First of all, plan very carefully. Every case is different, and take help of licensed, I would say, experts, be it financial or real estate experts, licensed, well known, and those who really work for you. Okay, not for their own best interest, but those who really work for you. Few options could be like you sell now before it's too late, because if the property prices are going down, and when you go for distress sell, because of your distress could be someone's benefit, someone's loss is someone's gain. So you may not get the same price then that you are getting now. That's first thing. Second thing, like how you can absorb this increase. So few tips I would say that may not absorb thousands, but still few hundred definitely it can absorb. First of all, note down in a on a piece of paper that what are the expenses you are making. Read your credit card statement, read your debit card statement, and any other expense you make every month. Note it down, all of them. Check out what you can do to do better. So let's say you did the mortgage calculation and it comes out like $800, your payment is increasing. Fine. How we are gonna make out this 800 from our existing expenses? First, many people have been doing this mistake. I saw some more articles about it, like unnecessary subscription that we don't even use. So of course everyone wants entertainment. In fact, good entertainment is a right for many nowadays. But check what are the subscription that you have taken but you don't use. It has been found that in many cases people keep on paying, but they are not actually using those subscriptions. If you have any, regardless of the amount of dollars, even it could be single digit, double digit, or whatever, if you're not using it, what's the point of paying for it every month? Take it off. First thing. Okay. Second thing you can do, like there are some fixed costs that you do, like your phone, internet. Okay, see if you can save something over there. For example, you may have your phone plan that covers your calling into USA unlimited, or other countries unlimited. Do you really need that? Do you really call to USA for unlimited? And if you do, to whom you talk? Do you have some relatives over there? Can you call them over free calling service like WhatsApp? Or there are so many apps, I don't even need to tell you. If yes, why not downgrade your plan? If you have family member, let's say 5 people, and if by downgrading, where you get only Canada unlimited, for example, from US Canada to just an example, Canada, if that reduces like $15 or $20 per month for single phone, then if you have 5 phones like that, it's $100. Take cognizance of that. Then see your internet is very important. It's like most important thing nowadays, I see, for many. So find out, talk to your internet provider, so request them to reduce the price. And in most of the cases I have seen, if you are a loyal customers, if you are like holding it for a long time, and you call them and you request for some price reduction, they do give offers. If that works out for you, maybe 10 15 something may come out for you. Okay, then, so with this itself you can save some money. Then you see that what expenses you have made in the whole month, how many of them were unnecessary, how many of them were necessary. Of course, when it comes to food, groceries, you cannot avoid it. Okay, but are there any other expenses that you can avoid, that you have been making regularly? Do you really need those during the tough time? Like, do you prefer that expense over your roof, or you think your roof is better? If you think roof is better, probably you can get rid of those. I don't need to go into micromanagement to tell you what exactly. It could be anything. Okay, where you are spending the money. So find out how much you can save even over there. Okay, and then in many cases, if you'll find that it may lead up to hundreds of dollars. Okay, try to go for like money saving tips, like groceries that you are buying. There are methods you can use. You can buy groceries and save some additional method money. Of course, I'm not saying that you have to reduce your consumption, but just a simple method I would describe. Like, when I do my grocery, I never do from a single shop, because I know from where I need to buy tomatoes, I know from which shop I need to buy rice, I know from which shop I need to buy wheat, because all shops have different prices, but I know where I'm gonna get those items cheaper, and I always go there. So if you follow that method, it will definitely help you out. Trust me, guys, it creates a lot of difference if you follow this method, significant difference. So if you follow these methods, and all in all, it saves like 300, 400, or anything based on the circumstances, still it will be an incentive for you, that maybe I'm not 100% sure, maybe it still you can absorb the cost then during this tough time. And rest everything is uncertain. Let's see what happens. Just want to clarify, guys, I am not a financial analyst or a real estate professional at all. This is just my personal advice, and if you take any out of this, you do it at your own risk. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel.